Question on the big election topic, transgender rights. Former Governor Nikki Haley and presidential candidate says, quote, "The idea that we have biological boys playing in girls' sports, it is the women's issue of our time." Does the president agree that this is a women's rights issue?
So we've talked about this many times. This is the Title IX specifically. Look, and again, we've talked about this multiple times. It's a complicated issue, and there are a wide range of views on this. The Department of Education proposed a rule, as you know, that gives schools the flexibility to establish their own athletics policies. And so while establishing guardrails, right, to prevent discrimination against transgender kids. And that is something that is incredibly important that the president wants to make sure that we also do that as well. So I'm just not going to get ahead of that. As I said, there's a proposed rule Title IX, on Title IX that the Department of Education has laid out. So I'm just not going to get ahead of that as it relates to the department.
All right, what's going on, guys? AJ here with the Decampment, and welcome back, and welcome to the first time. If this is your first time, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit all that good stuff in the bottom down there. So I stumbled across this story a couple of days ago, and I wanted to just kind of get a reaction and get a gauge on how everybody feels about it. This person is the first trans NFL, and they compare becoming an NFL cheerleader to becoming a doctor. Okay, I want you to think about how crazy that sounds. A professional cheerleader versus a doc. And honestly, what is a professional cheerleader? I mean, I feel like anybody who's been committed to dance and all that their entire lives could just go be a cheerleader. I don't know. I'm talking out of ignorance. I have no idea how hard it is. You know, I've seen that Dallas Cowboys documentary thing. They did that one time. But anyway, they compared being a cheerleader to being a doctor or becoming a doctor. Now, I'm going to read to you, and then we're going to watch a little bit of video too. This is the second season. I have never heard about the story, but it does not surprise me, honestly. With people going into colleges, trying to get into sororities and all that kind of stuff. And I think one guy did get into a sorority. We'll look at that later, maybe another video. But anyway, let's take a look at this here. First trans NFL cheerleader compares role to becoming doctor, says no one will stop this show. Or did she mean his show? Anyway, Justine Lindsay, the NFL's first cheerleader to identify as transgender, wants to influence the next generation and compared becoming a member of the Carolina Panthers' Top Cats cheerleading squad to other accomplishments like becoming a doctor or nurse. Quote, "I want to change the narrative of my trans sisters and brothers just to let them know that if you have a goal, go for it," the cheerleader said. "Turn that dream into a reality. Be an NFL cheerleader or a doctor or a nurse or whatever you want or whatever you set your mind to," end quote. So this is what the cheerleader looks like. This is the second season that the cheerleader has been a part of the Top Cats. Like I said, I hadn't heard of this story before, but it does not surprise me. There is there's actual a guy on the squad. There he is right here. So Lindsay's not the first person, the first biological male on the squad, I guess, without trying to be disrespectful. It is what it is. But this is Lindsay's second season, and this guy, he's I'm assuming he goes by he. I don't know. I'm assuming all of them are she. So it's not, to me, it's not a problem. Like, if you've seen any of my other videos before, you know I have no issues with transgender. I have no issue with gay people. It's just whenever they step in and try to mess with kids, and or they take the roles of females who would normally be in that position. Now, honestly, I don't think this is a big deal just because they do hire biological men to be cheerleaders. So that's nothing new. So that's another reason why this doesn't really surprise me. But we're gonna take a listen at this video right here. It's
my first year audition was okay. I was a little nervous because I knew that no one looked.
Oh, hold on, we got a little internet issues.
We don't judge beauty. We don't have like a swimsuit portion or a attire portion. Can you dance? Can you do the choreography I gave you? Do you have?
Now, see, they say they don't judge beauty, but beauty is one of the main things when it comes to these roles. Now, every female out here is attractive. Everyone. None of them are not attractive. Okay. From what I can see, all the females here are attractive. So they do hire beauty. We all know why this person was hired.
The technique. Do you have the talent?
So I was literally walking into the door, it's just focused, zoned in, didn't talk to anyone, and then just learning choreography. It was hard, I'm not gonna lie.
When Justine walked in for her rookie season audition, she had a shaved head. She had so much confidence, and she had all of this light surrounding her. You could just tell that she was happy to be in the space with other dancers.
She didn't pick Justine because she was transgender. She picked Justine because she's a phenomenal athlete.
Is it though? I mean, are we really gonna go with that? Is that what you're gonna tell yourself? All right, that's fine.
And she's stunning.
To each its own, I guess.
I think some of the people on the team now did not know that I was trans, so I was just like, you know what?
Man, look here. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. That's a bold statement to say that they didn't think that she was transgender. I guarantee you, as soon as this person walked through the door, they knew.
It's bigger than me. I'm setting up for the younger generation of trans women and men. I literally just posted it on Instagram, and then from there, the love and the hate came with it, but the love outweighed the hate. And I think after we had like our first practice, it was like an open conversation if someone wanted to ask me a question, but it wasn't like a topic of discussion.
Why does he look pissed?
So of like, hey,
there's other
as
dudes.
A person, we don't see you as Justine, the trans person. No, we just see you as a dancer, as a human being.
I wholeheartedly wish that I could in and tell you that on game day, all of the fans celebrate Justine, but that's not 100% the case.
I remember reading a comment, somebody was saying, are they gonna put her in a dress or are they gonna put her in pants? The organization put her on the team because if not, she was gonna sue them.
Probably.
It really made me wanna say or like clap back, but then I was like, you know what, I can't do it because at the end of the day, I have teammates who can be affected by what I say.
Look at that, every woman on that team is beautiful.
Like, how brave do you have to be to step out of your comfort zone and say, you know what, I'm gonna chase my dreams no matter what anybody else thinks?
There's a lot of people that if it doesn't fit into a box, they have a hard time understanding it. Doesn't matter what it is. It's not just in the situation of Justine, it's a lot of things. I think just as an NFL cheer team, we don't fit in the box.
I think that because I got the backing from my teammates and my mom and everyone else in my family, at the end of the day, I know that I'm not a mistake. I'm here for a reason.
There is no other safe space like this. It can't be duplicated, it can't be replicated. So for that to be the one and only space,
I must say, at least he knows he's a dude, and he got on heels. It is what it is. I've seen gay people gay dudes wear them before, but at least he knows he's a dude.
In the NFL, it is slowly but surely transforming the industry as a whole.
I think there's a huge lack of representation in an NFL cheer. I think that we have a stereotype of what an NFL cheerleader is, and it's truly not the case. Justine has been an amazing addition to this squad. She has challenged herself, she has challenged me, she has spread a lot of joy and love just in the community.
If you have a goal, go for it, turn that dream into a reality, and be an NFL cheerleader, right? or a doctor or a nurse or whatever you
Not
set your mind to. Your big sister got your back.
All right, so look, like I said, I ain't got no issue with Lindsay. Lindsay being a cheerleader, and they wanna do that. That's them. But I'm at the point, like, why do NFL teams have cheerleaders? I mean, honestly, they don't have a band. Honestly, I feel like the NFL should have a professional band. Why not? I mean, do cheerleaders even make that big of a difference? Do they? I mean, I don't know. I'm just to the point now where I'm expecting this kind of stuff to continue. There's one video where they, I think it was North Carolina, where they, let's see, they, here, actually, I got it right here.
Clerk will lock the machine and record the vote. 74 having voted in the affirmative and 45 in the negative. Having passed by the requisite 3/5 vote, the motion carries. The House has overridden the governor's veto, and the bill is sent to the Senate by special message.
All right, so that was fantastic news. North Carolina House and Senate has now officially overridden the veto of Governor Cooper of HB 574, the Fairness in Women's Sports Act. The bill is now in law in North Carolina. It passed with bipartisan support. So, like I said, I don't think this is a situation where this person took a biological woman's position, because they actually hire biological men on the cheer squad anyway. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
There's a global mission to turn peepees to giners. They'll do it to minors, they don't care. Lord, I got gigantic feet, but I cut off my beak. Both my butt cheeks are covered in hair. Still got an Adam's apple the size of a planet. My name used to be Craig, but I changed it to Janet. Got brainwashed by the internet, left holding the bag. I cut my penis off, I could have just been a It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to when a creature like me believes that it's true that he can just wake up and not be a dude, but he is. Oh, he is living as a new girl with a Y chromosome. You ask which men can be women, I'll tell you which can. The ones that trade their pole for a hole.